tabular representation of statistical data. I am taking it as first. Basically, these all kind of representation and their picturization and mean, median, mode comes in one unit, that is the statistics. In fact, statistics tells about the growth or the depreciation in the prices. It tells about your average marks, what you scores. It tells you about the various informations which are numerical. So question is, what is statistics? It is the branch of maths. Statistics is the branch of our mathematics which deals with the study of data. I am using here a word data. This data means what? Data is basically information. But somebody says Ajay is very rich. This is the information. Or Preeti is very beautiful. This is also information. But these both informations are not the data, because these are qualitative informations, and qualitative informations are never dealt in our topic, in our unit statics. We always deals with the quantitative. That's why we are using the word. The numerical information is known as data. Suppose I say my weight is 70 kg, so 70 is data. My height is 6 feet, 6 is the data. I have 500 rupees, 500 is the data. So those informations where numbers are involved, such informations considered in our topic data. But you know why data is required? Because if you want to make the budget of your house, if you want to make the budget of any trip, then you need many informations. You will definitely decide everything as per the amount you can have. Or you want to decide your percentage, there you need the data to get admission, what is cut off, what is not, what is your percentage, which are your subject, what are your grades, and all that. Grades are also decided in some intervals. So that's why data is that numerical information. Now a question comes, there are two types of data. Now raw data, or another name of raw data is primary data. Data or information collected in its original form. That is, suppose you want to go to survey that in our locality how many persons are in what kind of earnings. So you entered first house, you asked that head of the family or what is the total earnings. Somebody says the earnings are rupees 6,000, somebody says 60,000, somebody says 4,000. So if these collected data you are noticing door to door and you are not making any change, and these informations you are giving to your school principal, to any socialist, then what will happen? Then one will analyze that what is the position of that place where you are residing. So the raw data or primary data is the data in its original form, So without changing, when data has been given directly from the source, without any change, without any arrangement, without any manipulation, that is known as raw data or primary data. What is secondary data or airy data? Airy means arranged data. Suppose you have given data, information of the incomes of various families to any of the required person. That person has made these informations from increasing to decreasing salaries or income, or decreasing to increasing, or as per his choice. Then arranged data is known as secondary data or airy data. arranged data is known as, this is secondary data or array data. What is discrete frequency distribution? Suppose you went to market and you are observing that on which shop what is the total sale till evening. Suppose you are observing that how many soaps on first shop of your market, of your locality has been sold. So if you are noticing these informations one-to-one basis, one-to-one basis, that is known as one-to-one basis. When you go to do the collection of information one-to-one basis and you arrange it without making any group or a big cluster, that is known as the discrete frequency. Easiest example, suppose you see the marks which you scored in the all 5 subjects or 6 subjects if you have optional, then this is the discrete. And in case you want to analyze the distribution of the entire class, that from this percentage to this percentage, how many students, this to this, so where you are making groups, that is known as grouped frequency distribution. So grouped means when datas are grouped, datas are where data is grouped, that is known as the grouped frequency distribution. What is the frequency? It is the repetition. Let us suppose in maths you got 100, in science you got 100, in your English you got 99. So your data is repeating 100, 102 times in maths also, in science also. Suppose it is grade, you are getting A1 grade in 2 subjects, A2 grade in the remaining 3 subjects. So when some numerical information repeats, that is known as its frequency. Suppose you are going to note the weight of 50 students of your class and you find that there are 7 students on the weight 40 kg. So observation is 40 and its frequency is 7. So this is about the frequency. Inclusive and exclusive distribution. Inclusive means if I say that there is a distribution 0 to 10, 10 to 20 marks, 20 to 30 marks, 30 to 40 marks, 40 to 50 marks. In any unit test, you observe that 0 to 10 there are 2 students, 10 to 20 there are 3 students, 20 to 30 there are 10 students, 30 to 40 there are 15 students, 40 to 50 there are 20 students. So there is one question that there is 10 in the upper limit, there is the 10 in the lower limit. So where this 10 will be considered? This 10 will be considered in the lower limit. Here it seems to be what? It is known as exclusive because 10 is not included here. So this is known as exclusive group distribution, whereas for inclusive group distribution you will say 0 to 9, then you will say 9 to 19, then you will say 20 to 39, then 39 to you will say 49. It's like this. In remember always, in inclusive it is continuous. It is 10, it is 10, it is 20, it is 20. So another name of exclusive is continuous, another name for inclusive, another name for inclusive where 9 is included is known as discontinuous because data is discontinued. Here it is 0 to 9, I'm sorry, it will be taken as 10, so it is discontinuous. Similarly here it will be taken as 40. Now what are the lower limit, upper limit, range and class mark? Lower limit is the lower value of the interval, upper limit is the upper value of the interval. If I write an interval, suppose 50 to 70. So 50 is the lower limit LL and 70 is the upper limit UL. Now the question is, what is the class mark? Always remember, class mark is lower limit plus upper limit upon 2. If you want to calculate class mark, formula is lower limit plus upper limit upon 2. The class mark is lower limit plus upper limit upon 2. And what is the range? The range is the difference of highest observation minus lowest observation. So what I told you, statistics is the branch of math which deals with the study of data.